and you riding in all these high-end cars and you wearing all these designers and you still in high school and you didn't buy it, where the hell you think they're getting it from?
Willie D. Live.
Yes, and that's it's important that you say that because, like you say, there's haters out there, and you don't have to take these calls outside of office hours. You don't
on
have
the
to take those
weekend in the
calls.
middle of the night.
Yeah,
No.
you don't have to show up. You don't
I
have
don't.
to meet people and come up with conclusions. All you got to do is just walk in there and lay out the curriculum and then leave. You don't have to do nothing
I
else.
don't have to do it, but I don't do that to people.
Right.
Because, you never know at the end of the day who going to have to change your diaper if you live to be in one. You come here in one, and if you live long enough, you're going to go out of here in one. Most people.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful how you speak.
Yeah.
And I take pride in not being a hypocrite. Everything that I suggest for any individual to do, I have to be willing to do that myself. I'm not do as I say, don't do as I do.
Yeah.
You understand me?
I heard that in that conversation that you had earlier. You was like, you expressed your empathy for her and what she was going through, but at the same time, you held her accountable. Like, are you drinking?
Are you drinking? Are you using?
Using, yeah. And no. And so, and why did you ask her, was she drinking?
Because people take death that is promised to us and use it as an excuse to activate or buy into their addictions, whatever they are: food, shopping, gambling, sex, drugs. And alcohol is a liquid drug. What does it say on the outside of the liquor store before you go in now? Most stores, what does it say?
On the outside, 21 and up.
And what else?
What else? Liquor store.
Wine.
No guns allowed.
All of that's on the sign.
Yeah.
Wine, liquor, spirits. It ain't talking about the Holy Spirit. It's telling you when you go in here and drink this tangle out, them spirits gonna start coming out in your ass.
I saw that. I read a report where they said it's 15 to 50,000. 15 to 50,000 people in the U.S. 15 to 50,000 people in the U.S. annually go missing, and get caught up in sex trafficking. And then they said worldwide, the number is like 50 million people that are involved in sex trafficking.
People are hurting, and we have equated sex to equal love. Do you understand that? A lot of couples can get along when that was some good sex. That was some good D. That was some good P. That was some good A. You know what I'm saying? And then after it's over, then they get your ass whooped, or they leave you, or they go see somebody else. Because Dick and Coochie ain't got no conscience. Okay? And so people are online meeting these people that they don't know, and they're telling you that they're this person. A lot of times it's AI, artificial intelligence. Or they're telling you that they have this degree or that degree, and they've built these that's that catfishing stuff, and the children are being lured off. Your parents don't understand you. I understand. If your children coming home with not knockoffs, but real Louis Vuittons and real diamonds, not lab grown, because lab grown costs a lot too, but real diamonds, and you riding in all these high-end cars and you wearing all these designers and you still in high school and you didn't buy it, where the hell you think they're getting it from? And parents being friends instead of you letting the boys come spend the night with your teenage children, or the daughters are spending the night with the boyfriends, and you're we have lost all principles and morals, and we're just, well, times have changed, and I understand times have changed, but now times have gotten lethal and dangerous, and you need to really know, the great grandmama is 48, the grandmama is 28, the mama is 12. So a lot of great-grandmothers and grandmothers never even grew up or found the love of their life. So we're dealing with what the Bible speaks of as generational curses. Y'all, this shit real. This is not make-believe. I've never found a lie in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous. It says that once an addict, always an addict. But it goes a little bit further and says, but some of us have recovered. They don't emphasize some of us have recovered, because like me, the reason why I went to so many rehabs, every time I was going to the meeting, I'm saying, hi, I'm Kathy, and I'm a recovering addict. Well, who in the hell is recovered if we keep recovering? If I ain't used no dope and I ain't hold in 23 years, I'm recovered. Now, I can pick that back up and reactivate it. But right now, I'm recovered because I'm not using. And I'm too old now. I got powdered milk and scrambled eggs. Nobody want to buy this. No way. And you can't buy it. Everybody leasing it. You don't get to keep it. Everybody talking about, I done sold some coochie. No, you didn't. You leased it. Or you gave it away. Now, it's bad if you giving it away to, I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a hoe. Baby, if you ain't got no money to buy no coochie wash, please don't tell nobody that.
Kathy Griffin, thank you for coming on the show.
I'm just saying.
Well, I tell you, boy, you something else, Kathy. You are a treasure, though. Like, I love you for real. From the first day that I met you, you something special to me, and to a whole lot of people too, because I know how people rock with you. Everybody say the same thing. Kathy, she real, 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 real. And that's real, because there's a whole lot of fake out here right now. And one thing that you ain't gonna do is lie to us and make it sound fly to us.
I ain't finna get no whooping. Lie. Don't ask me if you don't want to know the truth.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathy Griffin. No more talk.